Rosedale, British Columbia. And winning the class and also named Best Udder is entry 2477, Weberlac Tickle Me Red, exhibited by Farron Blondin, A. Phillips, and K. Wolf of Saint Placide, Quebec. Congratulations. Jamie, your comments on the class.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep giving this class a round of applause. We got great uddered young cows all the way to the tail end of the class. With that being said, a heifer that is a handy winner for us. She's extremely balanced. She has a definite advantage in the way she handles her loin. We prefer that slope from her hips to her pins. And when we get behind her, she's square in that rear udder, showing us a little more height and a little more width and a little more crease at the top of her rear udder today than a similarly made heifer here coming out in second. The second place heifer over the heifer in third, a heifer we just prefer overall length all the way through. Prefer when it gets down to her mammary system, she's leveler in the floor of her udder today than this extremely balanced heifer here in third. The third place heifer over the heifer in fourth, a heifer showing us so much more udder texture and udder quality today, especially on the left side of her udder, than this big framed heifer here in fourth. The fourth place heifer over the heifer in fifth, a heifer just so straight lined. We prefer that length from end to end. She's a little snugger of her attachments today than this high wide rear uddered cow here coming out in fifth. Thank you.
If you're marking your catalogs with us in the International Red and White Show, there were 13 junior 2-year-olds exhibited. Entry 2464 was fourth. 2465 did not show. 2466 was 13th. 2467 was 5th. 2468 placed 12th. 2469 was 11th. 2470 placed 8th. Entry 2471 was 3rd in the class. The first place junior won the Bred and Owned Award and the Junior Bred and Owned Award. Caracash RK R-Gem Red, exhibited by Curtis, Evelyn, and Agnes Griffin of Thief River Falls, Minnesota. Entry 2472 was 7th, and the second junior, Crescent Mead Rockstar Red, exhibited by Grady and Lane Wendorf of Ixonia, Wisconsin. Entry 2473 did not show. 2474 was 6th. Entry 2475 was 2nd in the class, Ms. Hillpine Knockout Red, exhibited by T&L Cattle of Rosedale, British Columbia. Entry 2476 was 9th. Entry 2477 was the class winner and also named Best Udder, Weberlac Tickle Me Red, exhibited by Farron Blondin, Phillips and Wolf of Saint Placide, Quebec. And entry 2663 placed 10th. Now in the ring in the International Red and White Show is our senior 2-year-old cow class. The first place award is presented by the Wisconsin Red and White Dairy Cattle Association. Production award is presented by Prairie Farms Dairy of Edwardsville, Illinois. Best Udder Rosette by the Cattle Connection. And the junior award is presented by Appleview Dairy Services of Newton, Wisconsin.
And folks, we are ready to announce the winners for the senior 2-year-old cows for the International Guernsey Show. Our second place junior, as well as our Best Udder Award winner and third place overall finisher, is Langhaven Pilot Tahiti, Jenna Langer, West Salem, Wisconsin. Our first place junior, as well as our second place overall finisher, Warwick Manor LS Sweet, Kayla, Carly, and Colby Stoltzfus, East Earl, Pennsylvania. And our junior bred and owned, let's see, our first place overall winner, as well as bred and owned award winner and production award winner, is number 1703, Up the Creek, Toby Cadiddle, Karen Anderson Johnson, Lester Prairie, Minnesota. Congratulations. Judge Seth, tell us more about this fine class, please.
Well, really a nice class of Guernsey senior 2-year-olds here. A little more diversity, a few more different shapes and sizes here. We sorted them a couple different ways, but at the end of the day, I think this cow that wins the class is the kind of cow that we want. She's balanced, she's correct, she's straight, she's got a youthful mammary system, the kind of cow I think you can see getting better and better as time goes by. She has the advantage over this big heifer coming out in second. She's stronger over that top line. She's stronger in the chine. She holds that shoulder together just a little nicer. As she moves, she's stronger on those pasterns, a little flatter and cleaner through that hock, and a heifer that holds those pins down more correctly more often than this big heifer coming out in second. Second over third, the heifer in second, she does use that tremendous advantage in depth and openness of rib. There's so much heifer there. There's so much capacity. She has that advantage over this third place heifer. And in her own right, she's, I think, more correct in the way she handles those rear legs, a little more healthy flex to the hock than the third place heifer coming out. This third place heifer, I made best udder in the class. You love that rear udder. That it goes all the way up. It's high and wide, and it's balanced in those rear quarters, which is her big advantage over this fourth place heifer coming out. Just a little imbalance at the top of the rear udder on the red heifer coming out in fourth, but what a heifer. She's got strength, she's got balance, she's got depth of rib, and she uses that overall balance to place over this tall, long heifer coming out to follow her. A heifer that just hasn't pulled it all together yet, but with a rear udder like that is going to be a force to be reckoned with down the road. Congratulations.